Imagine a world where one of the most recognizable news brands undergoes a drastic transformation, leaving behind a legacy that has been synonymous with journalism for decades. This is exactly what's happening with MSNBC, the cable news channel that's been a staple in many American households since its inception in 1996. As part of its split from NBC News, MSNBC is not only changing its ownership structure, but also shedding its iconic name, rebranding itself as MS Now, which stands for My Source for News, Opinion, and the World. But here's where it gets interesting. This change is about more than just a name. It's a declaration of independence and a bold statement of intent. According to Rebecca Cutler, president of MSNBC, this new branding underscores the channel's mission to serve as a destination for breaking news and best-in-class opinion journalism. All rooted in accurate and reported facts, the question on everyone's mind is, what does this mean for the future of news? As the channel navigates this significant transition, it's essential to understand the context behind this decision. MSNBC was originally launched as a partnership between Microsoft and NBC, with the MS in its name representing Microsoft's involvement. However, when Microsoft sold its stake in the venture, the name remained the same. Fast forward to the present, and Comcast, the corporate parent of NBCUniversal, is spinning off most of its cable channels into a new company called Versant. This split is set to take effect later this year, and will have far-reaching implications for the news landscape. One of the most significant consequences of this split is the redesign of logos, where the iconic peacock symbol has been incorporated into various brands, including the Golf Channel and CNBC. Mark Lazarus, CEO of Versant, announced that Comcast's NBCUniversal has decided to keep the peacock symbol for its own purposes, paving the way for a new era in news branding. But what about CNBC, the business news channel that has been a cornerstone of NBCUniversal's portfolio? Lazarus confirmed that CNBC will retain its moniker, citing its origins as the consumer news and business channel, as well as its multiple licensing deals outside the U.S. So why is MSNBC's rebranding such a big deal? The answer lies in the brand confusion that has plagued MSNBC and NBC News for decades. As the cable channel has relied heavily on NBC News correspondents and infrastructure for news coverage, the lines between the two entities have often become blurred. This has led to internal headaches and suggestions of a name change, particularly during the Bush and Obama years, when MSNBC's top-rated shows shifted to the left, while NBC News maintained a more neutral stance. The Trump years have only exacerbated these differences, with MSNBC's Rachel Maddow recently making headlines with her comments on the Trump administration. The renaming of MSNBC to MS Now is seen as an opportunity to clarify the two distinct news brands and assert their independence. As MS Now, the channel will be free to forge its own path, hiring dozens of journalists to build a new newsroom that will compete with NBC News and other outlets. When the spinoff was first announced, executives indicated that MSNBC would retain its name. But as Cutler explained, during this time of transition, NBCUniversal decided that our brand requires a new, separate identity. This decision allows MS Now to set its own course and assert its independence as it continues to build its modern news-gathering operation. And this is the part most people miss. While the name may be changing, the core values and mission of the channel remain the same. As Cutler emphasized, do you see it as a bold move towards independence or a desperate attempt to reinvigorate a tired brand? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's spark a conversation about the future of news. As we navigate this uncharted territory, one thing is certain. The world of news will never be the same again. The rebranding of MSNBC to MS Now is just the beginning of a new era in journalism, and we're excited to see what the future holds.